Cannibalism in poultry is costly and a vicious habit that poultry producers cannot afford to ignore. It may occur at any age among all breeds, strains, and sexes of birds. Actually, no main cause of cannibalism has been identified, but there are some factors that could be responsible, which I will address in this video. This act of cannibalism is usually very costly and is a bad habit that poultry farmers cannot pay deaf ears to. On this video, I'm going to talk about 8 to 9 points that can cause cannibalism and the best possible ways you can correct it irrespective of the suspected cases. What's up my people, and welcome to Life of a Farmer Loaf. You can also follow me on my Facebook page at Life of a Farmer Loaf for regular updates. I remain your anchor Ishokri Ovokeronye. You can call me Ovurons. On this channel, we discuss farming in details, how to grow your farm, challenges faced by farmers, and how to control them. So ensure to subscribe and click the bell icon to get regular updates whenever I upload a new video. Give this video a like, comment, and most importantly, share for others to benefit. Without wasting your time, let's dive into the main cocoa. Cannibalism usually occurs when the birds are stressed by a poor management practice, and once birds are stressed, one of the birds begins pecking the feathers, comb, toes, or vent of another bird. Once an open wound or blood is visible on the bird, the vicious habit of cannibalism will spread rapidly through the entire flock. If you are quick to notice the problem early enough, it can be controlled easily. But if the problem is allowed to get out of hand, it can be very costly. Cannibalism will lower the bird's value due to torn and damaged flesh, poor feeding, and can result in high mortality rate. One thing to note is that once this habit gets out of hand, it is difficult to eliminate. Early detection is the first step to stopping cannibalism in poultry. Cannibalism in poultry is caused by a combination of genetic and environmental factors. The exact cause of this bad act in poultry birds still remains unknown, but management conditions and genetics can make a flock more prone to cannibalism. On this video, I'm going to list some pointers to this and how to control it before it becomes an habit in your birds. Number 1 is overcrowding. The overpopulation of poultry birds in a limited space can cause competitive behavior that can lead to cannibalism. Birds will become stressed due to the lack of space in the poultry house, and this can be controlled by adhering to this space requirement: 1/4 square feet per bird for the first 2 weeks, then half square feet per bird for 3 to 8 weeks, 1 square feet per bird from 8 to 16 weeks of age, and 1.5 square feet per bird from 16 weeks on. 2 is excessive light. Extremely bright light or excessively long periods of light will cause birds to become hostile towards one another. On no account should you use white light bulbs that are larger than 40 watts to brood your birds. If at all you want to use large bulbs for heat, make sure to use red or infrared bulbs. In birds 12 weeks of age or older, use 15 or 25 watts bulbs above feeding and watering areas. Don't give the birds more than 16 hours light per day because constant light can be stressful to the birds too. Then the third point is excessive heat. Like humans and many other animals, high temperatures will cause birds to feel annoyed and exhibit irritable behavior. These emotions can cause the birds to start aggressive pecking others and even lead to cannibalistic behaviors. When the birds become uncomfortably hot, they can become extremely cannibalistic. So be sure to adjust the brooding temperature as the young birds get older. And for those using thermometer, the temperature should be measured at the height of the bird's back directly under the heat source. The fourth point is absence of feed or water, or a shortage of feeder and water space. Just like overcrowding, the competition for resources can cause poultry birds to become stressed and exhibit cannibalistic behavior. If the bird does not have adequate feed and water, they will compete over the limited supplies, leading to pecking. If the birds are always hungry, they will look for other ways to satisfy their nutritional needs, and this is where cannibalism comes in. So make sure you feed a diet that is balanced appropriately for the age and types of birds that you are raising. The fifth point is slow feeding birds are more prone to cannibalism. All you just need to do is to take extra precautions with slow feeding birds. Most cannibalism occurs during feather growth in young birds. Birds with slow feathering have immature tender feathers that are exposed for longer periods of time, and this leaves them open to damage from pecking. Don't raise slow feathering birds with other birds. Make sure to select this set of birds and give them a special place. Sixth is unbalanced diet. Extremely high energy and low fiber diet cause the birds to be extra active and aggressive. Feed that lacks protein and other nutrients such as methionine and salt will make birds hungry for feathers and blood, and this will cause birds to peck feathers. Make sure you feed a diet balanced appropriately for the age and types of bird you are raising. The seventh point is parasite and illness. Internal and external parasites can cause birds to peck at themselves or at each other. Healthy birds will also peck at sick or injured birds, both out of curiosity and self-preservation. Too much feather pecking can lead to cannibalism behavior, so just ensure to deworm, delouse, and isolate sick birds at all times. The eighth point is allowing cripples, injured, or dead birds to remain in the pen. Birds will pick at crippled or dead birds in their pens because of the social order and curiosity. Once pecking starts, it can quickly develop into a vicious habit. It is best to remove sick or injured birds from the flock as soon as possible. In some cases, it may be necessary to remove the aggressive bird from the flock. The ninth one is prolapse. Prolapse can occur in very young or fat-laying birds. Prolapse is when the uterus stretches and tears and takes longer to properly return into the body cavity after the egg is laid. This is most common in young birds that start laying too soon, mostly prior to 20 weeks of age, or in fat layers. When the uterus is exposed for a period of time, other birds will see it and pick at it out of curiosity. Once they pick at the uterus, it bleeds, and the pecking may quickly progress into cannibalism. If you start seeing blood strikes in the shell surface, birds in your poultry may be experiencing prolapse. Proper managing how you bring your birds into production and proper feeding practice can prevent this problem. Fat birds will need to be put on a lower energy diet, and this is to tell you that you don't need to force your birds to lay because the repercussion is pecking and cannibalism. Now that we've known these causes of this cannibalism, how do we treat for cannibalism outbreak? To stop cannibalism in birds, start by identifying the root causes such as overcrowding, lack of resources, or environmental stress. Separate aggressive or injured birds to prevent further pecking. Darken facilities using red bulbs to reduce aggression. Ensure sufficient space, feeders, and waters for all birds. Cannibalism in poultry is much easier to prevent than treat. All you must do is make sure your poultry is adequately fed with nutritious food, have enough room, get enough light, and are healthy. If outbreak of cannibalism occur, treat them quickly. If you follow these steps, you will maintain a healthy and happy birds. Don't take chances. Make the cannibalism control part of your management program and you will save a great deal of time and money. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to get regular updates whenever I upload a new video. Give this video a like, comment, and most importantly, share for others to benefit. You can also follow me on my Facebook page at Life of a Farmer Low for regular updates. And don't forget to click the end screen showing right now to watch other interesting videos. Thanks and God bless. See you in my next video. Peace out.